With webCRM's Google integration, you will have the possibility to have your data synchronized in both your webCRM system and your Google account. webCRM's Google integration can synchronize your meetings and contact persons to and from your Google account and ensures that your Google account is updated with the latest information from your webCRM system. You can opt in the webCRM Google integration here under Configuration and License. This video is divided into chapters so you easily can find the information you want to learn more about. In this view, you can see when the various chapters starts, so you can fast forward to the chapter you need. To start with, you need to access your Google account and create a shared calendar as shown here. Name the calendar webCRM and assign it to the colleagues that you want to share it with. Note that if your company uses an extended Google account setup, you have the option to share the calendar with all users that are included in this. Once you have created your calendar, open the settings for the calendar to access the calendar ID. The ID is used for the connection between webCRM and your Google account, which is why you must mark the ID and copy it. Then open your webCRM system and access your Google Apps setup by clicking on Configuration, Integration, and Google Apps. First, choose the direction of your synchronization to decide what to synchronize to and from webCRM, and click Save. Subsequently, insert the calendar ID you copied from your shared Google Calendar here and choose what access you and your colleague must have to the shared calendar and click Save again. Finally, you need to authorize your access to the Google Calendar by clicking on this link and follow the instructions. Copy the code shown here and paste it into this box in your webCRM system and press Save. Note that the calendar authorization is only to be done once and will be applied for all users. Then you need to authorize each user to allow access for synchronizing their contacts between webCRM and the individual user's Google contacts. Note that it is important that you log off your own Google account before you do this and then log on to each user's Google account to ensure the connection to the correct contact database. Click on the authorization code for each user and follow the instructions in the same way as the calendar setup. Copy the authorization displayed and paste it into the user's authorization field and click Save again. You can also choose whether you want to synchronize additional information about your contacts by select or deselect the various fields. webCRM now connects to your Google contact and is ready for use after the first synchronization. webCRM's Google integration synchronizes automatically every 10 minutes. Furthermore, you also have the possibility to synchronize incoming and outgoing emails to your webCRM system. To do this, create a contact in your Google account with your webCRM system's unique email address. The email address can be found by clicking on the inbound module icon on the front page in your webCRM system. To synchronize a meeting to webCRM, you need to create it in your Google Calendar and assign it to the shared webCRM calendar. Then mark it as public and enter the email address of the contact person in webCRM that you want to synchronize the meeting to. The meeting will now be synchronized when the next synchronization starts and can be found under the customer card in your webCRM system. When the synchronization is complete, you will see a receipt here under the description at the meeting in your Google Calendar. To synchronize a private meeting, you need to, when creating it, assign it to the shared webCRM calendar and click here to set it to private. Should you receive a calendar invitation and want to synchronize this to webCRM, then edit the meeting and copy it to the shared webCRM calendar. Then open the copy in the shared calendar and mark it as public and assign the contact person's email that you want to synchronize the meeting to. Synchronization of meetings of course assumes that your contact and the email address is found in your webCRM system. The synchronization is dependent though on the direction you chose when you initially set up the Google integration as shown in the installation chapter. If you chose to synchronize both ways, your meetings are updated in both webCRM and your Google account when you perform changes to these. To synchronize a contact person to your webCRM system, you need to create this in your Google Contacts. It's important to specify which company the person works in, as webCRM first creates a company and then the contact person. If you use webCRM's B2C version, which is based on individual persons, it's enough just to create the name of your contact. Once you have completed the relevant information, assign the contact to the webCRM group, and your contact will now be synchronized with your webCRM system the next time the Google integration starts. The synchronization is dependent though on the direction you chose when you initially set up the Google integration as shown in the installation chapter. If you chose to synchronize both ways, your contact persons are updated both in webCRM and your Google account when you perform changes to these. If you want to synchronize your incoming and outgoing emails to webCRM, you can use webCRM's inbound module for this, as also mentioned in the installation chapter. When you want to synchronize an outgoing email to webCRM, then add your webCRM unique email address to the BCC line. The mail is now being sent to webCRM and will automatically be placed in the mail history on the customer card. This assumes, of course, that the customer and the contact person and the email address is found in webCRM. Should the mail address, however, not be recognized in webCRM, then your mail is placed under the inbound module on the front page of your webCRM system, and you then need to access it and route it to the right customer card. Remember also to create or edit your contact's email address so that future mails are automatically moved to the customer. The procedure for incoming mails are the same as outgoing, besides the fact that you need to forward the mail to webCRM's unique mail address instead of adding it to the BCC line. Remember that all mail history on the customer card as standard displays outgoing mails, but you can switch to incoming by clicking here and select this.